Shalom Akyam. First off, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. And just to say that we really mean that when we say that. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. And peace to you brothers out there pushing the work. And especially peace to the elect.
That's right.
And this is Zakaria from the GMS Dallas / GMS Austin camp. And we got a quick hit / small lesson that we want to bring out. And just through the Spirit, the Lord has put the Spirit on us to keep bringing out these quick hits. We really enjoy it. And, you know, we're getting a good response from other brothers who really enjoy it. So, with that said, we're going to jump right in there.
Con. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, starting at verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
Everything has a beginning and an end. A time to do, a time to not do, a time to start, and a time for that thing that was started to finish. Go ahead.
Con. And the end is manifest.
And if you living in this world, we don't have to go into it too far. If you live in this time and day and age, you'll know that the end is manifest. You know that. Go ahead.
Con. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders, and powerful works, and endings and effects, and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
Read that again, by his works and by his faith. Read that part again.
Verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
Both of those things go hand in hand. As far as salvation, it's by faith and by works, as the scriptures say. So, you know, we've been called, GMS has been called faith-based Israelites. Well, guess what? You have to have that faith. As it reads in, I believe, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1 and 2. You must have faith. You must have works. Works is keeping of the law. Faith is faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right. And then by having that faith, that's why we put in the works that we put into. You know what I'm saying? That's why we believe this thing fully and learn it the right way.
That's right.
Not just go by our opinions or our feelings. We go by faith.
And teach it the right way. I mean, it's cut you off. Learn it the right way and teach it the right way.
That's right.
If you learn it the right way, then you'll be able to teach it the right way. And through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the apostles of GMS learned it the right way. Some things that they learned, they were able to decipher it the correct way and teach it the correct way, and now you have a much more abundant truth than you did before. Right? Go ahead.
Whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils.
Now, the faith and the works together is what's going to get you saved. Right? The Lord has already chosen from the beginning who was going to be saved, but that's a blueprint. That's a blueprint to follow if you want to be one of those men that are saved in these said perils. It's by faith and by works. It's like it says in Matthew 5 and 17. Right? The law's not done away with. So don't just forsake the law and say, I believe in Yahushua, but don't do nothing that Yahushua said to do.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
From the beginning. So that elect was chosen from the beginning. So we have to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that we will be saved. But the end decision is on him. But we have to have faith that by our works and by our faith we can be saved.
That's right.
We don't have to have faith that the chip is coming, because those things are going to happen. We don't have to have faith that the so-called white man is going down, because the Lord, that's already happening.
I was going to say, it is happening. That's the whole thing behind it.
You have to be concerned about your salvation, right? Not even so much concerned, and the scripture is going to talk about the 2/3. What's going to happen with the 2/3? What's going to happen with the so-called white man? Be concerned about your salvation. Let that be the power that's pushing you to go forward. Let that be that power that's in you. You being saved in the end. Learning and teaching the right way, like the brother said. Go ahead.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully.
That's right. So not having faith in Yahushua or saying that the New Testament don't count, you're going to be done away with. To say that the law it's not in effect for us anymore, you're going to be done away with.
And if I had to say this once again, as it said from the verse that we started at, from the beginning, nothing has changed.
That's right.
That's the thing. A lot of you 2/3 don't understand out there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has changed for the people who have your own opinions and go according to your emotions. Nothing has changed for what the Most High has set in motion. Israel is the chosen people. He has an elect. Shall dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law.
They loathed means hated. They hated the Lord's law. And in effect, they hated the Lord. They hated Yahushua. They hated that Yahushua came preaching the law and faith in him. They hated that. So much to the point of what did they do? They killed him. Even though he was innocent. Go ahead.
While they had yet liberty, and what was yet place of repentance was open.
They had grace. When they had grace, they loathed at the law. They hated the Lord. Go ahead.
Unto them understood not, but despised it. I went to verse 11.
Okay.
That was pretty much it.
Okay, you good. But you want to say something?
I mean, pretty much, man, it's all there, you know, like, Jake don't understand, like, this is happening right before our very eyes right now, and you still despise this word.
Yeah.
And once again, we understand that 2/3 got to die along with it, but man, we out here trying to get the elect to understand this.
That's right.
We don't care about no black community. We don't care nothing about no community for that matter.
That's right.
Except for Israel, man, because there's so many things being played out right now in this end that's being manifested according to prophecies. You know, where people are about to start getting slaughtered out here. They're already showing you they don't give a damn about you so-called Jakes.
That's right.
Another man in Detroit, Michigan, just got beat down by the police. Come on, what more of a sign do you need?
That's right.
I said this last week, man, our people required the sign. Now, how many, you're getting the signs right before your very eyes that's prophesying to you that the chip is here, that the dollar is about to collapse, that martial law is being managed.
Chariots and things like that, those are signs.
Man, and that's been a big thing this past week, man. Brothers are seeing chariots.
And if I can add something onto that, you can. Yeah, we doing all right. You can sit up here and try to clown a brother for what he's seeing and saying, he tripping. You can say that, but you also have to say, okay, what if that brother's seeing them chariots? So you really should just shut up and let the spirit do what it wants to do. You know, if that's your brother, don't laugh and clown and all that. You know. Now I'm not saying that because I heard a brother say something funny like that. But we all know how our nature can be. You know.
And our people like to joke all day.
That's right.
Like to make jokes until they finally look stupid and end up being embarrassed. But our people don't even know what shame is anymore.
That's right.
And I'm referring to the 2/3, man. Our people don't know what shame is anymore, man. So now it's just gonna take a swift kick in the ass. Now you're gonna have to suffer it out through physical danger, man.
Just like it said in 2nd Esdras 9, you're gonna learn by pain. You will learn by pain.
That's right.
You will learn by pain. And that's not because I'm saying it, that's because that's the will of Yahushua. You had a period of grace. If you're an Israelite, you had a period of grace to get yourself together. You didn't do it, now you have to learn by pain. That's just it, point blank. What are we trying to do? We're trying to get the elect. We're trying, as they always talk about, the homosexuals coming out of the closet. We trying to get the elect to come out of the closet. To stop feeling like how you feel is wrong. You know that this society is fucked up. We trying to get the elect to come out of the closet and speak that truth because they out there. And when that time comes, that's when you'll see the glory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
That's why we putting our life on the line. Not because some vain glory, because we sincerely want to be brought out of this captivity. And we fully understand that we might not be those that are saved. But at the end of the day, for this white man to go down, like Apostle Gabar said a while back, that's good enough.
Karen, if I can say this, right now, if the brother turn the camera around, there's a vehicle that says P2P Global Security.
It's kind of blacked out.
It's kind of blacked out on the vehicle, man, and it's all over the damn car. Global Security, man. They get ready to, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These devils they going hard. Everything's going full blast now. It's just because the media is just trying to butter everything up, so y'all don't really see what the hell's going on. Don't forget, back in the Ukraine, just over a month ago, there was a damn nuclear bomb that went off out there. Something is happening right now to where 2015, man, this is going to be a whole nother ball game.
That's right. So people walk by and they look at us and they probably think, what the are niggas over there freestyling, rapping and shit? And then they hear what we say and oh hell no, I don't want none of that. But that's all right. We don't want to be the people that everybody looks at as the great, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to crowd around. We only want the sincere elect to hear this word and get the hell out of here so we can get the hell out of here. Right? But just like those rappers, they trying to network with other rappers and got a record label going. That's what we doing, but through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Networking so that we can get the hell out of here. Sure. Point blank. And with that,
I'm gonna bring out one more thing, man.
Go ahead.
Man, this is just gonna show y'all, man. This is what's coming to y'all for those of you who don't seem to understand and believe. This is through the works and through not just works of being, not just only being out here preaching, but also just being circumspect of what's going down, man. I'm gonna just read this before I explain a little bit more. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. It shall not, before I go any further, invading one another. They got this thing going on right now where a lot of the southern states are hot states. Military is doing heavy training right now where they going out to civilian houses right now, knocking on people's houses. What do you think that's going to be, man? That goes to show you there's a new world order coming into play. That there's about to be all kinds of chaos going on here, man, to where military is going to be killing a lot of people out here, man. And even though Esau don't believe in this word, man, they know something is going down. Why you think they got doomsday preppers? They know how the government operates. Mm-hmm. They know it from their own fucking history that this shit is about to go through a big change again. And they're not going to listen to their government. They're going to fight back. These people still talking about 1776 commencing again and all this other type of stuff.
If you don't mind, I got the definition of sedition real quick. Sedition, incitement of discontent or rebellion against a government. That's the first definition. 2, any action, especially in speech or writing, promoting such discontent or rebellion. And that goes perfectly with what that scripture means, sedition. You know what? Let's go ahead and start it from verse 14. We're going to go ahead and
okay. It says in verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
That's right. You don't need you got understanding on that. Destruction is coming to the world and them that dwell therein. Go ahead.
I mean, and with that being said, once again, World War III is already happening.
That's right, especially because of the pride in this place. Because of the pride in this place, it's gonna go down. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. Real quick, I'm gonna jump back right there. The pride of this place, it's gonna go down. We was talking in the car about just the homosexuality that's being pushed and pushed and pushed to the point of, like I said, you got to come out of the closet and say that you're not gay. Now the heterosexual people are being pushed in the closet. If If you say that you're not with gay tendencies and things like that, that's when everybody looking like, what the hell is wrong with you? Because now it's the norm to be gay. Go ahead.
Now, what's that, 8 what?
50.
850? All right, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Because they have walked in great pride. I'm gonna jump on that homosexual thing real quick. Because y'all walk in great pride. It's on TV, it's in the classrooms with your kids, it's in the colleges, it's everywhere. It's in your workplace, it's everywhere. Satan is pushing all of this wickedness out because he knows that time is up. That time is, he ain't got no more time left. He's pushing that homosexual agenda real tough right now.
Yep.
And you as a heterosexual man, especially as a man in the truth, now you being pushed in the corner like a dog. You got to start lashing out at people. You got to start biting you because you cornered. And you can't hide it too much no more. You can't just live your life.
Not even that. It's just like, and not even that. It's also with the vaccinations. Mm-hmm. Your child can't go to school unless he take them cocktail shots.
That's right. That's it on that. Let's jump back to 2nd Esdras 9.
I'm going to start the beginning again. It says 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction on draweth nigh. Salakia, I'm going to say that again. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And what's that? That sword is going to be these damn guns. And they got soldiers, FBI, CIA agents who are coming out telling you, man, we get ready to fuck y'all up. Right. Some people don't even want to deal with this nonsense no more and breaking down like that soldier who abandoned his fellow comrades over in combat in Afghanistan. They showing you that motherfucker was basically doing some spy shit. That's all he was doing. It was at the cost of some other soldiers' lives, but he really wasn't there for no, he really wasn't there abandoning his soldiers. And even Obama gave him, accredited him for being an honorable soldier. So he didn't abandon his soldiers. He was out there doing his job, whatever somebody told him. And they do got PSYOP programs.
Yeah.
They got shit for brainwashing people, man. Why do y'all think some of these soldiers are so patriotic but don't know the actual history of why civil wars happened? It wasn't just British fighting against the North and the British are coming, all that nonsense, the Tea Party and stuff, man. All this stuff was over slavery.
We're bringing these things out to show just this point, the sedition that's coming. What is sedition? I'm going to read that second one again. Any action, especially in speech or writing, promoting such discontent or rebellion. One thing that I'm talking about is this homosexual agenda. What he's talking about, all these things are culminating sedition amongst men, and it's going to amount to something. What is it? You're going to see just war and rebellion in these streets. People don't want to be fucking faggots. You're pushing it on them, especially the so-called Israelite men. That's not in our DNA, as they say. You're forcing it down people's throat. And even within themselves, it's a constant battle. Knowing good and well you shouldn't be doing this. Blowing rod, letting a man pop you in the ass, or popping another man in the ass. That's a war in yourself. That you forcing yourself to do this. You got niggas in the entertainment industry trying to get on a movie set. They getting popped in their ass. Yeah. You don't want to do that for money, and you know you don't want to do that. You got niggas trying to get a record label or get signed to a record deal. You gotta go down on a so-called white man. We not just making this shit up. That's documented.
And if I could say this, just like Marlon Wayans when he was on The Breakfast Club, this motherfucker went and gave respects to Richard Pryor for coming out about sucking a man's dick. Who does shit like that, man?
Who does that? I mean, cut you off. Who does that is the same nigga that had to do it.
That's
because you didn't have the courage to say it. That's why you giving props to this man, because in my eyes, I'm looking at Richard Pryor in a whole different light. And I saw one of the videos where he was talking about he let a faggot fuck him or something like that.
Yep.
I saw that. I said, man, I was looking at it like, hell no. not, hey, props to him for talking about it. Fuck that. You should have kept that shit to yourself.
Like, nigga, I can see if you talk about your misery.